Moin, moin, ihr Landratten. Was geht ab bei euch? So. Hier, neu. Return to Monkey Island 2022 rausgekommen. Die Älteren unter euch kennen Monkey Island vielleicht, ja? Von früher, von den sagenhaften Point-and-Click-Adventuren, ja? Ist mal was ganz anderes hier auf dem Kanal. Also was ganz anderes. Bla. Weiß ich noch nicht. Grafik so hoch wie es geht, logisch. So, Sprecher, was? Namen anzeigen? Wollen wir nicht. Hinter bla bla bla, alles klar. Text und Sprache. So, was bisher geschah? Funktion. Ja, moin, Thomsen, Schwensi-Meister. Moin, Julian erstmal. Was hast du gesagt? Writers Scheiß an. Writers Cut. Aber die labern eine nicht komische Kacke dazwischen, oder? So. Wie gesagt, ganz gechillt heute. Es ist kein Geballer. es ist mehr Rätseln, aber Sie sind herzlich eingeladen, alle mitzumachen, natürlich. Was das angeht. Ja, keine Ahnung. Der Schwensi hat gesagt, man soll das hier anmachen. Also lassen wir das mal an. Neues Spiel. Ich habe noch keine Ahnung, was los ist, was abgeht oder so und so weiter. Ne? Wir gehen einfach mal rein. No Geballer Montag. So sieht's aus. Wir machen natürlich mit mehr Rätseln und schwereren Rätseln. Wir wollen ja was zu tun haben. So, es geht rein. Ich bin gespannt. Grafik. Weiß ich noch nicht. Eine unerwartete Geschichte beginnt. Der Auftakt. Ich bin echt gespannt, muss ich sagen. Nimm das, LeChuck. Arg. Guybrush, komm hierher. Wird das echt nicht vorgelesen? Ich hätte jetzt gedacht, sei vorsichtig. Nimm die Maske ab. Versprichst du, mich dann endlich in Ruhe zu lassen? Na gut, na gut. Ich verspreche es. Ich tue ja alles. Mach bloß das Bein wieder fest. Hey, ihr Kinder. Moin, Chris. Ihr sollt hier nicht rein. Ein junger Guybrush Threepwood anscheinend. Und was jetzt? Oh, ich sitze voll im Weg, ne? Natürlich ein bisschen scheiße jetzt. So, jetzt gehen sie dahin. Gut. Entschuldigung, dass wir abgehauen sind. Natürlich wahrscheinlich Sorgen. Keine Sorge. Ich habe ihn gefunden. Schwensi. Wird das nicht... Gibt es da kein Voice-Over? Er klingt so lebensecht. Rack? Ich frage mich, ob er echt ist. Ja, ich kann das ja jetzt nicht das ganze Spiel lang vorlesen, Alter. Wie Die sitzt ja echt voll im Weg, ne? Ist ein bisschen scheiße gerade. Entschuldigt, Jungs. Könnt ihr aufhören, uns zu verfolgen? Das ist unheimlich. Nur auf Englisch? Okay. Komm schon, ihr habt da hinten eine... was? Scurvy Dogs. So einen habe ich noch nie gegessen. Was? Du musst unbedingt einen probieren. Und das Beste... Elektro, danke für deine 2 Euro, Dicker. Und danke für die Glückwünsche.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch nochmal zu den 1,5k Abos Rotes Herz.
So, ich hatte mal einen Scurvy Dog. So, irgendwie... Ich möchte mal gerne ins Menü. Weil irgendwie ist mir die Musik zu laut. So, keine Ahnung. Machen wir mal ein bisschen runter. Sprachlautstärke, haha. Text und Sprache. Nur Texte, Texte und Dialoge. Was soll das heißen? Textgeschwindigkeit Mittel. Abwarten. Ist der echt? Das Fass überprüfen. Herumalbern. So, was haben wir hier? Meine To-Do-Liste. Scurvy Dogs kaufen. Ih. Alter, das ist einfach eine Ratte in dem Fass. Dialoge müssten dann auch Sprachausgabe sein. Ja, I hope so. Sollen wir nochmal gucken? Wo war das noch? Ah, hier. Text und Dialoge. Soundeffekt. Soundeffekte, Untertitel. Ich mache einfach mal alles an. Gucken, was passiert. Chucky. Mal hier
What should we
reingucken.
do next?
We gotta get to Scurvy Dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Smells like grog.
Ja, ich will das aber auf jeden Fall hören. Also, wer ist
I
gegen
once had the
englische
hiccups
Texte?
for 4 days straight.
Er hat einfach 4 Tage lang Schluck auf. Ich wollte das Fass mir nochmal angucken. Kann ich aber nichts drin machen. Okay, das soll nur funny sein, alles klar.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get Scurvy Dogs.
Abstimmung. Ja, nee.
Did you know you can keep a Scurvy Dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Also, muss schon sein, finde ich, ne? So, also alles klar. Crack!
Real?
Sounds real. Aufwachen.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Er ist völlig weggetreten, alles klar. Da sind die Scurvy Dogs, okay. Steht hier?
The
Scurvy
words
Dogs.
don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Im Plumpsklo herumspielen, ja, das will ich mir doch nicht entgehen lassen, Alter.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
In
Okay, also
France,
erstmal.
they call a Scurvy Dog a shit.
Chucky hat eine gute Idee.
What should
Chucky,
we do
Alter.
next?
We gotta get to Scurvy Dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Ja, hier sind wir ja jetzt. Wow, seht ihr diese Brille an? Der Typ hinter dem Tresen nach Dingen fragen.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Den Zettel lesen.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Aha.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Schließlich liegt er in einem Holzbein.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Wie viel kosten Scurvy Dogs?
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy Dogs are only a half piece of 8.
Ein halbes Goldstück. Ich habe überhaupt kein Goldstück. Alter. Wie viel kosten Hühnerfußpommes? Ja,
I
dicker.
want to see
Lecker.
2 scurvy
Auch.
dogs at the same time.
Was hat er denn für eine Idee überhaupt? Hier?
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs.
Also,
I can't believe you never had one.
How much is a mug of grog?
Wie viel kostet der Grog, Alter?
Grown-ups. Beat it.
Arschloch. Ich will aber Grog, Junge.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Au. Bitte?
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Echt? Muss da wohl drin sein, da.
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't see that well. For all I know, you could be some really short 30-year-old guy trying to take advantage of my disability. In which case, shame on you. You should know better. And if you really are kids, then I have to tell you, I don't like kids. Don't like talking to them. Don't like listening to them. Don't like to smell them. You
Riechen,
come in
okay.
here, make fun of me, sneeze on the food, spill stuff on the floor, and leave without buying anything. I'd rather have rats.
I've got good news for you then.
I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Dann eben nicht.
Yes, never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Was? Kosten mehr als die Wurst, Digga? Dann brauche ich jetzt den
They
Schlüssel.
put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Den Schlüssel schnappen.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Aber dann hätte er den Schlüssel ja nicht. Und dann hat er mir ja doch zurückgebracht. What? It makes no sense. Auf jeden Fall kommen wir jetzt hier rein.
It unlocks the outhouse.
Ja, okay. Zack, benutzen.
Good. You unlocked it.
Ja, sicher. Rein da ins Plumpsklo. Lecker, lecker. Oh, Junge. Da ist hier auch schon eine Münze.
It isn't a piece of 8, but
Oh.
it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Ja, her damit. Über den falschen 50er
I thought it
nachdenken.
was a piece of 8 at
Nee,
first.
da läuft was.
It looks just like a piece of 8.
Bring den Schlüssel gleich auf jeden Fall zurück. Alles
A
klar.
fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Alter, da ist überall Kacke drauf. Ah,
Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh.
Alter. Ekelhaft. Das ist ja ekelig. Schild lesen.
I have an extra.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do.
Chucky?
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Dann wollen wir mal den Kollegen verarschen, wa? Zacki. Chucky fesseln. Warum Scurvy Dogs? Also wenn ich den jetzt...
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Holzbein, Errungenschaft freigeschalten. Geschaltet, natürlich. So, ja, bestellen, ne?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
Ja, sicher, Alter.
It looks like a piece of 8. If if you don't see very well. What can we get with this?
Das lag im Klo, Alter.
Tastes like a piece of eight. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want. Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Ich weiß auch nicht, wa? Wir gucken mal. Wir gucken mal hier rum. Könnten Chucky mal fesseln.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Exhibit removed. Aw,
Ist aber durchaus schade.
Did you know your feet
smells like grog.
Alter, überall sitzt eine Ratte drin und säuft. Warum?
Let's not go back there again.
Ach, komm.
We'll just get yelled at.
Okay, dann andere Richtung wohl. Let's go in the other direction.
That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
Was Idioten, Alter.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Was gab's Neues? Herumalbern und erkunden. Den Anker ansehen, Chucky im Rennen schlagen, die Enten füttern. Etwas Soße zu meinem Scurvy Dog hinzufügen. Schwertkampf üben. Ein vierblättriges Kleeblatt finden. Sich etwas im Wunschbrunnen wünschen. Unsere echten Eltern finden. Ja, das doch, klingt doch nach was zu tun. Über den Anker reden? Ja, unbedingt.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that
Ah, ja.
anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors
Alter!
about 30 years ago. Oh, but the only way the word anchor comes from the Sanskrit. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of... Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors.
Dicker, wie viel hat die denn jetzt über Anker gelabert? Alles klar. Alter, was zur Hölle?
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Nice.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky
Okay.
wins!
Ich dachte, der rennt einfach los, Digga.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Normal. Meine Fresse,
You
das
up
war ja
for
nicht.
another race?
Okay, ich muss.
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I
Loser.
win!
Alter, er ist einfach gegen den Baum gelaufen, der Idiot.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Ich will nicht nochmal mit der sprechen.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Okay, doch nicht. Sehr gut. Enten füttern. etwas Brot nehmen?
Hey, hands off.
Was? Komm
Excuse me.
schon.
Yes?
Können wir etwas von Ihrem Brot haben, um die Enten zu füttern? Würden Sie noch mal so tun, als wären Sie unsere Eltern?
Could we have
Brot.
some of your bread to feed the duck?
Brot.
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse
on.
me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Okay.
Never mind.
Das Brot kriegen wir wohl also nicht so schnell.
That's our bread.
Ja,
I want to feed the duck.
ja,
In
Alter.
France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Was ist mit ihm hier? Hat der schon wieder eine Idee?
I wonder where this path goes.
Ah, okay. Tolle Idee. Was ist denn mit ihm los, Alter? Schwertkampf üben. Assi-Mutter, ja.
Let's
Scurvy
be
dog
frank.
fight.
You can never hope to beat me.
No way. You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Guck mal hier, das sieht doch nach I. Ja,
Some
geht.
places you go have
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Da hab ich doch, kommt mir doch eine kleine Idee, Alter. Immer schön hier in den Ketchup tunken, Alter. Lecker Bodenketchup.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Doch nicht. Schade. Schild lesen.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if.
Ha!
I found one.
Kling! Gefunden.
Awesome.
There was
Chickadee,
still
chickadee.
one left. Darn.
Eins war noch da. Ich möchte nicht mit der sprechen, die ist doof. Oh, eine Münze. Da.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Komm hier rein damit. Obwohl, erstmal untersuchen.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
Did you?
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
Ja, ich denke auch, dass das sollte unbedingt passieren. Ach, da, Chucky hätte einen Schnauzbart. Ich wünsche mir, die würde verschwinden. Oh. Ich wünsche mir eine coole Pflanze. Ich wünsche mir noch einen Skarvidak. Ich wünsche, wir könnten rückwärts sprechen. Oh nein! Schnauzbart. Ich glaube, wir
I
nehmen den
wish
Schnauzbart.
Chucky had a mustache.
Ah! Whoa!
Das war's schon, Alter. Ich dachte, er behält den jetzt für immer. Das wäre doch geil. Echt? Das Kleeblatt der Ente geben? Einfach eine Glücksente.
I want to feed the duck.
Warum ist das jetzt eine Glücksente, Alter? Habe ich das jetzt... Auch noch Soße für meinen Scurvy Dog. Den Ketchup nehmen.
You
So.
should put that on your scurvy dog.
Man kann den Scurvy Dog nicht auf den Boden schmieren, aber dann... Ah, alles klar.
It smells bad.
Oh, hier, mach ran da. Geschafft. Geschafft. Warum ist das eine Glücksente, Alter? Oh, guck mal. Den kenne ich.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids,
Mr. Threepwood.
having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures.
Natürlich hat sie drüber
We just
gelesen,
did.
Alter.
Big whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about.
Duh.
Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of
Yeah,
Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
La 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 la. Jetzt fängt das Rätsel erst an. Das Rätseln, meine ich. Ich muss meine Tarantel spazieren führen, Alter. Tief in der Karibik. Melee Island. Ron Gilbert, die alte Funz. Okay, kann man nicht überspringen. Müssen wir uns angucken. Then we take a look. Voll, Alter. Voll die Nostalgie. Nostalgie. Aber es ist schön, dass der Abspann am Anfang kommt. Muss jetzt nicht sein, finde ich. Aber vielleicht soll man die Musik hören. Teil 1. Ein freundlicher Ort. Ach ja.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Of course. We lookouts have a lot of discretionary thinking time. I use mine to revisit my memories of every Anne, Jack, and Guybrush who spent 5 seconds with me a decade ago on their way to someplace else.
Wow.
Relax, I'm just winding your anchor chain. Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Guck ich mir auf jeden Fall an.
Sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no. I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
LeChuck hat meine Frau entführt.
My wife.
Genau, da hat sie
He's always
nämlich.
had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm
Wenn du laut
not
talker,
those
wichtig.
things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Excuse
Are you
me?
sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly.
Ah, the Scum
That's why I
Bar.
came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Ich weiß, ins Lagerfeuer starren, meine Hände wärmen. Ah, ist das schön. Eine Ferien?
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
True. Was haben wir denn hier? Da war was. Das Innere der Insel aufbrechen. Es ist eine Art Minispeer.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Ja, das tut es. Die Ratte kann ich nicht.
Shouldn't you be
Piratenspeer.
on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there.
Haben wir noch irgendwas? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Das Innere der Insel aufbrechen, das war das. Runter zu den Docks gehen. Ich soll ja im Prinzip erstmal runter zu den Docks. Ich muss mal eben... Muss mir noch mal eben die Steuerung... Inventar, T ist to do, alles klar. G-Karte M, Option O. Pause. Alle Objekte hervorheben. Dialog, ja, mache ich mit der Maus. Dialog, speichern, bla. Okay. Aber das ist schon mal gut. Und das ist schon mal gut. Gut, gehen wir erstmal nach unten. Dann gehen wir doch erstmal nach unten. Das Plakat lesen.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Alles klar. Hier ist doch das LeChuck aller Schiff, aller. LeChuck, die alte. An den Docks entlang schlendern, ja sicher.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Was?
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Alles klar. Scumbar. Ach, wie schön.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new
New
expedition.
expedition.
In the back.
Lass mich raten,
I'm
was
here
der
to
hier
talk to the
sagt.
pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Buch. Oh, ein Sammelkarten-Quizbuch. Quizbuch.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Dann nehmen wir das. Meins. Okay. Okay, okay.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders.
Get lost.
Ich hatte nicht gehört, dass es einen Führungswechsel gab. Wo sind drei ältere Herren, die hinten im Hof hier immer Hof gehalten haben? Achso.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Frech. Frech.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Ist aber anstrengend, Alter. Wahrscheinlich habt ihr schon von mir gehört. Ich bin eine grundsolide Investition, auf die ihr gewartet habt. Nur ein bescheidener Pirat ist nicht würdig, dich Hier, ich bin Guybrush, Alter.
Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, there was Captain Madison? She's like famous. I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing.
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Es gibt nicht wirklich einen Raubzug. Genau das. Genau. Das ist der Raubzug. Danke, Julian, für deine 2. Halt.
Wo bleiben die Likes, meine Freunde?
Oh nein,
Lächelnder Smiley mit Heiligenschein.
Ich hab's gelöscht, Alter. Warte. Schweizer Frage. Vielen Dank für deine... Schweizer Frage. Schweizer Frage. Schweizer Frage. Schweizer Frage. Schweizer Frage. So ein Ding. Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Nur, dass ihr es wisst. Guybrush Threepwood. Schweizer Frage. Es gibt nicht wirklich einen Raubzug. Genau, es ist ein Raubzug. Wir das Geheimnis von Monkey Island finden, natürlich.
Find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Es ist ein Preis von unschätzbarem Wert. Es ist ein Preis von unglaublich kulturellem Wert. Es ist ein Rätsel für die Ewigkeit, das gelöst werden muss. Es ist eine persönliche Leidenschaft von mir und Gott. Ja.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Schweizer Frage.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Würdet ihr mir wenigstens das Geld vorstrecken? Ich könnte sich für euch lohnen, mir zu helfen, eine Mannschaft anzuheuern. Könntet ihr mir wenigstens sagen, wo ich das Schiff finden kann, wo ich ein Schiff finden kann?
Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Oh.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not.
Danke für deine
Why
Zweier.
waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Die sind
the
voll
slight problem with
scheiße,
that idea
Alter.
is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Denn ich bin Guybrush Threepwood. Lachen die mich aus?
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
So ein Ding ist das nämlich, ihr doofen Penner, Alter.
I like the old pirate leaders better.
Ja, sure. Ich auch. Die sind mir... Die sind... Ja, schon gut. Kein Bock, oder was? Wie kein
Elaine?
Bock? Elaine!
Guybrush.
Die kenn ich.
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
Ach komm.
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush.
Ah, Elaine ist da. Alla. Ich hatte gehofft, dass du in dieser Geschichte auftauchen würdest. Wie läuft dein Projekt zur Skorbutprävention? Hast du dich zufällig ein Schiff dabei? Ich erinnere mich daran, wie lange wir schon verheiratet sind. Hast du zufällig ein Schiff dabei?
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly.
Die Anführer haben
I came
keinen
on a
Bock.
charter, just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that.
Ja. Wie
How's
läuft?
your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Ist das so? Ich überlege gerade, ich glaube, ich sollte mich lieber auf die andere Seite verschieben, ne? Wartet mal. Ich sitze ja hier immer genau vor dem Scheiß. Warten Sie mal, warten Sie mal. Just a second. Oh, das war falsch rum. So, jetzt wandere ich mal ganz unauffällig hier rüber. So. Besser. Schöne Frage. This never gets old. Denn ich bin Guybrush Threepwood. Und ist schön, diese, achtet mal drauf, die Spucke bei Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Klingt, als hätten wir beide Captain Madison kennengelernt. Ich muss jetzt los. Was hier? Nee.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Die spricht ganz schön Englisch. Englisch ist Englisch. Ich muss jetzt los. Du musst wahrscheinlich los. Ich fühle mich besser. Oh ja.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Du musst
You've
wahrscheinlich
probably
los.
gotta get going.
Aha.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Was haben wir hier überhaupt? Ein Haufen Gold aufwenden. Okay, das haben wir schon mal gestrichen, alles klar. Ein Schiff finden oder besorgen. Ja, das Geheimnis von Monkey Island finden. Ja, toll.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
So ein Ding. Zurück zu den Docks. Nein.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Okay. Ruhige er sich. Oh nein, sie echter Wude geht pleite.
Business? This place is an institution.
Alles zum halben
They're having a
Preis.
half-off sale.
Internationalen Markt für Mojo.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Du meinst, die seit wir letztes Mal gesehen haben, das ist Jahre her. Ich gehe auf die Suche nach dem Geheimnis von Monkey Island. Ich nehme nicht an, du hast einen Haufen Geld zur Hand und hast eine Expedition finanzieren willst. Ah, weißt du, wo ich ein verfügbares Schiff finde. Ja, können wir alles fragen. Wir fangen mal vorne an.
Ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
No. Kaboom!
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Ein Schiff.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
Fragezeichen.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way.
Ja, Stranded ist durch.
Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you
No
must
charge.
go. I have a luncheon.
At this hour?
It is a midnight luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Oh, guck mal hier. Männer ohne Moral.
Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are you?
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood? What wants to be a pirate?
Guybrush Threepwood.
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
Also wirklich.
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but
Aber echt.
remember the 3 trials.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
It matters not. We've all of us moved on.
Wie wäre es, wenn ihr mein...
How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret?
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
Die
They say
verstehen's.
the pirate that
Die
holds
verstehen's.
the secret can never be sunk. That the wind always fills his sails.
So you're in?
Alas, no.
Those days are behind us.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Oh, nuts.
Wait. Didn't I hear that the ghost pirate LeChuck be going to Monkey Island?
Don't say it. I'm afraid I'm gonna somehow wind up going with him.
Es scheint so.
Do you know where I can get my hands on a ship?
Wo krieg ich ein Schiff?
Stands
Nee.
were the only place for ships.
They've shut it down and thrown the man into jail.
Afraid
Was?
you're out of luck?
No ships. I wonder if I really should be trying to get on LeChuck's ship.
Es scheint so.
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying a fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give
Na
you the
sicher.
friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear you.
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time in democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
Warum habt ihr in der Ecke gewesen?
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman as lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
I'll see
Wir
you
sehen
around.
uns.
Seems likely.
Seems likely. Ja, ja. Maps and more.
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight
Auch
Luncheon.
schon.
Back shortly.
Auch am Manchen, Alter. Alle am Manchen. Das Schild lesen.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Diese
What kind of person
Madison.
would just paint on a wall like that? Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor.
Ja.
This place has kind of gone downhill. Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Ui, ui, ui. Wie
Well,
beruhigend.
the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so.
Rüber zur oberen Straße. Ach, die hier, die ist am Labern. Ein Notiz.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Ey, guck mal, das ist einfach Harry Potter.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Könnte aber auch das Dingens sein, ne?
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for
Ja,
the
das weiß
memories, but cash would have been better. The note says,
Ja, das weiß ich, aber da war doch noch ein...
The note says,
Okay. Alte Lady.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Ja.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem.
Okay,
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Also, was ist das hier? Die Gasse erkunden. Dann erkunden wir doch erstmal die Gasse. Was gibt das denn hier Feines? Eine Quizkarte nehmen. Schild lesen?
Employees only.
Ja,
It
ich bin
seems
auch.
to be stuck closed.
Was habe ich denn eigentlich alles? Ein hochmoderner Stift, alles klar. Quizbuch. Und hier sind die Hinweise. Erstmal noch nicht. Erstmal noch nicht. Das machen wir vielleicht später. Ich weiß nicht, ich finde es ganz funny. Ist halt, weiß nicht, so klassisch, oder? Wie ist es? Oh ja. Ah, das ist immer, wenn man die Kamera umdreht. Warum auch immer. Danke. Okay, hier können wir erstmal nicht weiter. So klassisches Point-and-Click irgendwie, ne? Badewannen, Wikinger, moin. Ja, Grüße zurück nach Nordschweden. Du alter Wikinger, du. Ah, das Gefängnis besuchen. Grobes Graffiti.
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
Natürlich, ab ins
A
Gefängnis.
visitor.
Haha!
Wait.
Guybrush
Threepwood.
Threepwood.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Euer Grafikstil. Was denn eigentlich gar nicht?
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Das klingt so, ja.
That.
Stell dir das vor.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Ah.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Alter.
Thanks.
Number 3 priority. Nice. Wichtige
It
Information.
says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Ich hätte mir gedacht, dass das auch war.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean parts.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Spinne.
A spider.
A Spider.
How's your day going?
Er ist ziemlich wild am Gestikulieren auf jeden Fall.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Ja, redet halt.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sail, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Ah ja, schade.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Ja, ich brauche ein Schiff,
Well, seeing as
Junge.
you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to
Vielleicht
steal
hat er ein paar
a ship from
Tipps,
someone
ne?
else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Och, kommt schon.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything
Yeah.
I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
Ja.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted.
Was
Now,
wollten sie
naturally,
denn?
people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
It sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now? All of a
Ja,
sudden.
Koks oder so,
One
Alter.
word. Jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape. I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slap me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase came along and told them they weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
Dann ist ja gut. Hattest du nicht eine Anwaltskanzlei?
Have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Er hat auf jeden Fall was zu erzählen, Alter.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case and escape, so thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Sure thing.
Are you sure?
115%.
I'm going after
the secret. Boy, that takes me back.
Nah.
But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. Are you sure?
100.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid that's the case.
Nuts. It's starting to look like LeChuck's ship really is the only available ship on the island. See you later.
Yep.
See you later. Was haben wir denn noch?
At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Okay, stimmt.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
Okay, erstmal zu der hier Schlosserin.
Welcome to my shop.
Ja, moin, Alla. Sind die Cracker
Are these for
kostenlos?
customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Ja, toll. Brauche aber auch.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Ah ja.
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please don't touch the glass.
Ein Schloss für Hüte. Finde ich gut. Quizkarte. Clevere, verschachtelte Kiste.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you.
Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Der ist einfach Locksmith, alles klar. Könnte ich sie wirklich herstellen?
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Okay. Es scheint fein zu sein, dass man einen Schlüssel nur anhand der Seriennummer herstellen kann.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Lose the keys, sind Schlösser nicht viel zu sicher. Eine Nummer braucht man einen
Aren't
Schlüssel.
locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
Ah ja.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Ah. Wenn ich mir Werkzeug zum Auslesen...
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
That's die alte Dame,
You
ja.
mean Whitey Bones.
Whitey Bones.
She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Wahrscheinlich, ja.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Genau.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, you know, crew it.
Thanks.
Crew.
I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody
Och, ja.
down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Weil sie hat keine Locken. Aber egal. Noch den Poster fragen?
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Coole Maschine.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Key Grinder. Alles klar, also als erstes brauche ich eine Lupe. Papagei.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Vicious. Okay. Ja, das waren auch gewesen, ne? Raus. Ciao, mach's gut. Ciao, ciao. Ja, ich brauche eine Lupe. So viel ist mal sicher. Das sind die Graffitis, bla bla bla.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid!
Guybrush Threepwood!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Whitey Bones.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Okay.
No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
True story. Tür öffnen.
It seems to be stuck closed. I've got a few coins for incidentals. The pen is mightier than the sword.
The pen is mightier than the sword. Okay, okay. Ja. Weiß ich jetzt auch nicht so richtig, ne?
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Das sind die ganzen Dinger. Hier komme ich auch nicht mehr rein.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important. It doesn't look finished.
Zurück zu den Docks. Quizkarte. Was ist denn in diesem Quizbuch, Mensch? Was steht auf dem Schild am Tor von Terror Island? I don't know. Im hinteren Teil der Skamba ist der Keller, die Küche, eine Angeltrophäe, ein riesiger Wal. Welchen Zustand braucht man... Was? Welcher dieser Zutaten braucht man nicht, um noch irgendwann zu... Weiß ich gar nicht mehr, Alter. Ich glaube Hefe. Die Flaggen auf dem Rummelplatz sind... Okay. Okay. Können wir da jetzt? Ah! Julian, hau rein, ne? Schlaf gut. Quizkarte. Offene Stellen.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Scrubby, hast du was Wichtigeres? Na, danke, ich bin...
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for
Ein
that?
toller
I can hold
Bootsmann,
my
Alter.
breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey.
Jetzt brauche ich auch noch
wait
einen
a
Mob.
minute. What's your name, sailor?
Der richtige Name wäre wahrscheinlich nicht so klug, ne?
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Also, I needed a Mob. Ja, ich brauche noch einen Mob. Grog?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Was haben wir denn hier? Vorräte. Gucken wir mal.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Ja.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck.
Ich habe auch nichts,
he does know how
was
to
ich
stock a
irgendwie...
ship.
Aber auch nichts mit irgendwas benutzen hier. Ha!
How clever.
Le Ship. Schon witzig.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison.
Woody? I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Also kann ich zumindest jetzt schon mal in den anderen Laden. Wahrscheinlich. So ein Ding.
Hey, Wally.
Well.
Well,
Look
well,
what
well.
the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Guybrush
Nice to
Threepwood.
see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
Good
You're
old
lucky
times.
I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Wow, ich bin auf der Suche nach einem Mob.
I'm looking for a mop.
This
bin ich
is
doch gar
maps
nicht.
and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
Alles klar, aber die weiß doch dass ich Guybrush Threepwood bin.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Unfair.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got
Yeah.
so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
Witzig.
Looks like
Ja.
the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing.
Da ist eine
and
Lupe.
dark magic is taking over.
Ich brauche eine Lupe,
Voodoo
da ist eine
magic
Lupe.
is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since
Wahnsinn.
Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Das ist wohl
Do
gut
what's
für
right.
ihn.
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Wally.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these
Das
years.
stimmt.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Ah ja. Gut. Oh, ein Monokel.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Gut.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it,
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
it's twice the value.
Wahnsinn.
Whew, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away.
Far,
What's this
far
map?
away.
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Guybrush
Trouser
Threepwood.
Island. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next?
Das ist ja wirklich Wahnsinn.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
Das ist dumm,
It's
Leute.
maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map.
Ja.
The first rule of piracy is...
Klingt einleuchtend, würde ich sagen.
This one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Ach,
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
good old mazes.
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Shiny.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Ach komm, bisschen Seemonstern.
Hey Wally,
Den Kisten.
what's in these boxes?
Was ist in den Boxen? Karten. Wer hätt's gedacht?
Hey Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Das ist korrekt.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Hey, Wally. It's the pirate life for me.
It's the pirate life. Hab ich doch. Was habe ich denn? Ah, hier.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Ich habe alles gecheckt.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest...
Aber ich habe mir doch alles angeguckt. Ganz oben rechts, meinst du? Ah.
Never seen one of those before.
Fotografie-Nerd. Geschafft. Pro-Tipp, sagt er. Fallen dir jetzt wieder die ganzen Achievements ein, die du machen musstest, oder was? So, grundsätzlich habe ich ja jetzt eigentlich eine...
It makes things look bigger.
Ha! Okay, alles klar. Ab ins Gefängnis. In der Zwischenzeit auf LeChucks Schiff.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story.
Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed.
Was?
Wait. Let him live.
Wollte ich aber gerade sagen, Alter.
I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island, knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Forever.
So, I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
So ein Ding. Hat sie noch was zu sagen?
When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Ah ja. So, hier rein.
Hey, Guybrush. Hey,
Moin. So, das mit den.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
So. Dann haben wir die doch schon mal. Und da fällt mir ein. Irgendwo war doch was. Zutaten für Monkey Island sind auf dem Schädel. Hilfe. Korrekt. Das können wir später nochmal nachgucken. Was war das? Skorbut-Stiftung. Weiß ich noch nicht. Okay. Alles klar. Dann haben wir das jetzt hier auf dem...
This is the number for the jail cell lock.
Ja, I know. So. Jetzt zur Locksmith.
Oh, ja.
Ist doch bestimmt einfach.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, Guybrush. Hey, kid.
So ein Ding.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number.
Gut. Geht das hier überhaupt hin? Kann ich nicht, okay. Kann keine,
Carla.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Alles, nur nicht dein Essen. Hast du das letzte Mal im Bad genommen? Zeig dir mal, wie ein Stümper aussieht.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Hättest nie aufgeben sollen, Schwertmeisterin zu sein.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is. But there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that. But it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Wieder.
I don't have it.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Da haben wir schon mal beide was gegen die, alles klar.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Governor Style. Prieskarte. Schlupp. Schluppidi, schluppidi, schluppe. So, da gab's auch ein Quiz.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Ah, darn.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. It's thicker than I would have imagined.
Was ist es denn? Schiff zu Schiff Kampfstrategien. Von der dummen Captain Madison. Tricks, die sie zu Hause machen können.
Do not try these tricks at home. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Ende der Planke.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book. You never even
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Okay, also welche... Da, Ende der Planke. Schiff zu Schiff. Zutaten von Barbie, irgendwas. Größte Buch. Großes Buch der Schatzkarten. Endlose Geschichte. Reise, die nie enden wollte. Voodoo-Tricks. Zu Hause. Bla. Okay, also. Haben wir? Haben wir. Das hier. Richtig. Schiff.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Stand da gerade anpupsen? Ach, anstupsen. Ich dachte anpupsen. Es wobbelt. Okay, das hat nicht sehr viel gebracht.
Edgy.
Edgy.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Das ist schon, Okay.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Nehm ich, gib. Ich hab ein Plüschtier.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Okay. Hauptsache, sie müssen immer kämpfen, wenn sie reden.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm...
Ja, du bist Governor, ich weiß. Hier oben.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood. Wer besser draußen? Ah, hier ist noch.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Ja, es ist einfach zu schön. Es ist einfach schön. Ja, dann haben wir auch nichts mehr hier, ne? Wir haben ein lustiges... Was haben wir denn? Das Plüschtier drin.
Extra fuzzy.
And soft. Das habe ich früher immer gerne gemacht bei solchen Spielen. Immer versucht, ob man irgendwas mit irgendwas verwenden kann. Okay, das war's dann hier auch, ne? Schon. Jetzt will ich aber noch mal eben... Vielleicht kann ich dem anderen Typen den Schlüssel geben.
Hey, kid.
Dann kann er ja selber.
They say the only
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
So ein...
Hey, Stan.
Hello there.
Are you sure you'd...
100.
See you later.
Yep.
Nur mal gucken, ob's geht.
No thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
Okay. Er will nicht. Er will einfach nicht befreit werden. Nein. Er möchte nicht. Gut, dann können wir noch ins hintere der Insel. Zum hinteren... Halt, warte. Ich wollte... Erst noch einmal... Tuschel. Einmal kurz in die Scamba.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find this.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Huh.
I'm gonna find
Hey,
the
das ist ein
secret of
neuer.
Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Nö, bis jetzt alles cool. Ich bin ja nicht mal ganz
Hey,
durch.
Cobb. Hard to
Cobb.
believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Aber echt, Alter.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Hör mal, ich kenne solche Point-and-Click-Geschichten doch noch von früher. Ist zwar lange her, aber ich habe sie alle gespielt. Nein, nicht alle, aber
Tell me about
viel.
Loom.
Ich liebe sowas.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Ach komm.
Oh, come on.
Come
Tell me about Loom. For old
Come
time's sake.
on.
Beat it.
Ach Mensch. Sag es.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and
Aus, als hätte
magic
ich Kinder
spells.
oder was?
Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Fanservice. Ich hab was freigeschaltet.
Nice
Meine
talking to
Idee
you.
zu plaudern.
Yeah, yeah.
Ja, ja. Okay. Hier gibt's dann das Feuer.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Macht Sinn, da irgendwas. Ich könnte das hier reinschmeißen. Ey. Ich könnte das Tierchen da reinschmeißen. Es ging! Warum ging das?
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Es hat einfach nichts gebracht und ist jetzt einfach weg. Okay. Ich kann einfach... Alter. Das ist jetzt ein bisschen scheiße.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live
Guybrush
and breathe.
Threepwood.
How have you been?
Ganz gut, Alter. Prächtig.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Günstiger.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree
ja.
uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Alles klar.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must
Alles klar, muss ich selber rausfinden. Was ist mit dem Kopf
What
des
about the head
Mobs?
of the mop? Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure? Yours, for example.
Kann ich nicht einfach einen kaufen?
You've got to make one.
Ja, ich vertraue dir, ja, alles klar. Hauptstielbaum, alles klar.
Okay, I guess I'll do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
What's wrong?
You gave the story
Was?
the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But
Yeah.
don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
First. Einfach Mob gemacht. Made.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Kann ich die nehmen? Gib mir, ich will Maden.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Noch mehr Maden.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Lecker.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you can smell
Nein, ich
the
will die
risk.
Karte. Nimm die Karte. Nimm die Karte. Riechen.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Gut. Was ist das hier?
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture. Stay away from my mom.
Nichts darf ich nehmen. Kann ich wohl... Achso, hier war da noch. Da war doch noch. Da. Die Küche. Tingelingelingeling-ding-ding-ding. Richtig. Oh ja.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
Pleasantly scorching hot. Naja. Ah. Das ist mal wohl mein Mob.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Gib das.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. The plaque says, in memory...
Okay.
It's hopeless.
Schnur entwirren. Ja, das wird ja schon mal mein Mob unten. Mein Unten-Mob. Mein untrigster Mob. So, ja, hier war wohl auch alles fertig. Dann auf ins hintere der Insel. Baum finden wahrscheinlich.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my...
Let's pretend I was really considering.
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials? It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Voll die ätzenden...
It's those 3 clowns at the back table.
Guti. Auf geht das. Laufen wir doch noch mal hier rum. Vielleicht hat sich hier noch was getan. Ja, das ist noch das Wahlplakat. Na, wie geht's hier so?
Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Ich will die Eule. Ins Innere der Insel. Oh boy. Wald. Ja, Wald ist doch schon mal gut eigentlich. Von wegen Mob. Schild lesen.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Ich habe keine Map. Ist das schlimm? Warte.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm
Whoa.
Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
On Melee Island, at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Authenticity is our watchword and our pledge. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Alt klar, ich explore erstmal.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, The Pirate of 1,000 Faces.
Ah ja.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Ja, ich kenne einen, der das lesen kann.
The display case is locked.
Oh, muss ich schon wieder...
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Okay, dann brauche ich noch was. Verdammt.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Da kann ich mich noch dran erinnern.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Thanks. Das ist die LeChuck hinterlassen hat.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Ist voll der...
Why do you have this big gear?
It's from the Malay Clock Tower, stolen during a pirate raid nearly 75 years ago. It was recently found at an inn on St. Martin, where it was being used to mill corn. I traded some old furniture for it that we had in the back room.
Has anyone thought about putting it back in the clock?
Nah. If the clock started working, it would only confuse people.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Intern. Ah,
is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Malay.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter, written by Elaine Marley, while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Jetzt auf jeden Fall.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
A working parrot. Okay. Alles angeguckt. Lagerraum. Wir können natürlich noch mit dem Kollegen reden. Papageifutter.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Assembly required. Bisskarte. Das ist ja nicht besonders viel hier hinten. Aber immerhin Cracker Mix.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
A healthy parrot diet. Könnte ich unten in dem Schlossdings. Oh no? Was ist oh no? Oh. Hä? Nee, eigentlich nicht. Was ist jetzt los, Alter? Geht's wieder? Okay. Okay, alles klar.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Halt!
No
Guybrush
kidding?
Threepwood!
Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's
Läuft.
excellent!
Sehr gut.
Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Da muss ich da wohl noch mal hin.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times.
The Pirate
We publish
Times.
pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Okay, also ich brauche irgendwas, womit ich die Schlüsselnummer lesen kann. Also was größer vergrößert. Dann brauche ich eine Karte für den Wald.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Das nützt ja jetzt nichts, wenn ich jetzt schon den...
It doesn't seem interested.
Okay. Doesn't seem interested. Hier habe ich alles, außer das.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Gut. So viel dazu. Also ich gehe mal davon aus, dass ich auf jeden Fall die Karte brauche, bevor ich hier reingehe. Deswegen gehe ich jetzt erstmal zum Kartenmann. Kartenmann.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys?
Yes.
It's been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Splitter.
Bye. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Okay, jetzt könnte ich theoretisch...
If one monocle is good, two is better.
Damit kann ich doch jetzt bestimmt den Scheiß lesen. So, Schon wieder? Bei mir... Also ich sehe noch alles. Strange. Warum ist das so? Ja, Elektro, das tut mir leid. Bei mir geht alles. Also Upload Speed ist auch eigentlich ganz okay. Gut,
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important.
Okay, aber sagt
but
mir noch
boring.
nicht, wie dieses komische Ding da heißt, okay? Was wollte ich machen? Achso, genau, die Seriennummer lesen von dem. Ich weiß zwar noch nicht, wofür ich das Ding da brauche, aber...
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Okay.
Tell me again about the hook.
That once belonged to the...
Brauche ich nicht, danke. So viel dazu. Da haben wir die Seriennummer. Also zurück zur Locke.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Die ist jetzt bestimmt irgendwie, will das bestimmt irgendwie nicht
Can you
machen.
make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Okay. Suchen wir mal die Cracker bei dem hier.
Doesn't seem interested.
Auch nicht.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my...
Ja, deinen letzten Cracker, Alter. Oh, noch eine Quizkarte. Okay. Danke für deine 2 Euro, Dicker. Danke dir. Kam zwar noch kein Alert, aber ich sehe es schon. Der kommt Schweizer Frache!
Keine Schweizer Franche, aber Maja nix.
Keine Schweizer Franche. So, kommen wir jetzt wohl an die Vitrine da schon, aber der Typ steht ja da. Also, der wird ja sicher was dagegen haben. I guess. Ah, so einen Splitter kriegen wir bestimmt bei der Werft. Irgendwo. Franche. Aber der Vogel muss halt erst
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. It doesn't seem interested.
Aber warum nicht? Kann ich dich mit irgendwas? Nee, kann ich auch nicht. Da hat er jetzt bestimmt auch was
It
gegen.
doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained.
Huh.
The display case is locked. There's some very tiny writing on it.
Hä? Habe ich den falschen Schlüssel? Oh, ich habe den falschen Schlüssel genommen.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Das war nicht das erhoffte Ergebnis, ehrlich gesagt.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Verdammter Pirat. Parrot. Warum will er das Lecker nicht?
It doesn't seem interested.
Okay, also erstmal, dann erstmal. Gehen wir erstmal zur Werft. Ja.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket.
Ah ja.
A classic specimen of Alata needlius.
Genau.
A carnivorous
Wollte ich auch grad
vascular
sagen.
dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Will der vielleicht die Cracker? Auch keine Cracker. Keiner will Cracker. Hier lang gehen, hier lang gehen. Alter, ich finde hier doch nie wieder raus, wenn ich jetzt irgendwo hingehe, oder? Ich geh erstmal zur Werft. Gucken wir mal, was bei der Werft so los ist.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Oops.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Du sagst es. Is that an old toothbrush, hat er gesagt.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Glückliche
I
Zeiten.
remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Über
There
den
was a time
Anlegepoller
when every
nachdenken.
mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Ha! Seltsame
It's a
Masse.
dried up old sea sponge.
Nehmen. Eimer.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Möchte den gerne nehmen.
Stan used this to clean his ships.
Kann ich den
It's all rusted out now.
eintunken oder so?
It's good for relieving stress.
Der Mond.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Okay. Ah.
It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Aber ich kann ja gar nichts benutzen irgendwie. Ich wollte doch eigentlich seine Zahnbürste haben. Ich kann ja hier gar nichts irgendwie. Also weißt du, wie ich meine? Ich kann ja hier gar nichts irgendwie. Gibt's ja gar nichts zum.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Mhm.
It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
Ja, ansonsten gibt's hier ja auch nichts, ne? Tja. Dann vielleicht doch in den Wald. Hier geht Pilze.
Ew. Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel. Or alliums. Or clematis.
Na klar, welche sonst?
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Okay.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Alles klar. Also kommen wir hier auch nicht weiter. Vielleicht den Typen fragen, ob man irgendwie...
Hey, kid.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Okay, das war jetzt auch nicht besonders hilfreich.
See you later.
Yep.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Erinnerungen.
You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
Geklemmt. Hier, Schwamm. Benutze den Schwamm mit der Tür. Das ging schon mal nicht. Vielleicht irgendeinen von den Schlüsseln?
This key doesn't fit.
Schade. Wer hier?
This key doesn't fit.
Schade. Lesen?
I don't see anything useful here.
Schade, schade. Ja, so langsam. Hier könnte ich noch mal rein.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
Schwamm! Nicht. Schade.
Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Keep up the good work, buddy. Not very practical. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Oh, die Touristen mögen es. Ja. Netter
Too
Korb.
bad it's empty. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
Ja.
No thanks.
Nicht? Hätte ich jetzt genommen.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises.
Ah, ja.
But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Restore its abilities.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. I've always been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Ein Forgiveness Frog.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Come on.
Okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with threads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Alter Schwede. Das war lang.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Ich will den Frosch da reinschmeißen.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Oh. Ich kann nichts in meinem Inventar schneiden damit. Okay, ich habe einen Forgiveness Frog und ein Messer.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Okidoki. Ja, so viel dazu, I guess.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Aber warum macht er das mit dem Schwamm nicht? Er könnte doch hier schön aufsaugen. Oder vielleicht könnte er... Nee, auch nicht. Cracker reinschmeißen. Auch nicht. Hier so was reinschmeißen. Auch nicht. Frosch zerhacken geht auch nicht.
What's new, guys?
Not much, but be sure to come see us at the shop tomorrow.
Alles klar.
Hey, Wally. Tell me again what
Splitter
you need
braucht er,
to
ne?
make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Bye.
Könnte
I
vielleicht...
try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Oh, da ist noch jemand.
Hi.
Neues.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Up to it!
Right away, sir.
Okay. Was ich eigentlich wollte.
Stay away from my mom.
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
worse. Marlin is here.
Marlin.
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called, or know what's in it, or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Ooh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
Never mind.
Schon gut. Das war Holz. Holzmöwe vielleicht. Kann ich hier einen kleinen Splitter absägen? Nein, natürlich nicht. Gut, Rezept. Aber nicht, bevor ich nicht versucht habe, mit dem Schwamm was aufzusaugen. Nein. Okay, also. Dann auf zur Gouverneuse. Auf zur Gouverneuse. War die Ratte schon mal da? Irgendwie war die nicht da. Egal. Ach so, hier muss ich rein. Hä? Sind das immer die gleichen oder was? Okay.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Tja, da hätte ich jetzt gedacht, Zutaten.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Da hätte ich ja jetzt ein bisschen mehr erwartet, wenn ich ehrlich bin.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Komm schon, sag mir was. Sag mir was.
I don't really have anything to say.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Da hätte ich ja jetzt erwartet, dass sie mir sagt, was da zumindest...
Stay out of my bedroom.
Ah. Da waren ja höchstens noch die die waren eben irgendwo essen. Vielleicht wissen die was?
What you working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Okay, so viel dazu. Nichts. Der Papagei will einfach nichts essen. Nicht nur immer. Okay, kann ich ihn abstechen? Nein, kann ich nicht. An seinem Holzbein vielleicht. Gib mir was. Also es macht ja Sinn, dass ich dem Koch irgendwie das Rezept besorge. Der ist dann beschäftigt und dann kann ich mir einen Splitter von dem Dings holen. Von dem Mob vielleicht und dann, weißt du? So hätte ich jetzt hier denkt. So in der Richtung. Mhm. Das ist ja ganz vage. Ah, vielleicht ein Carla. Wegen dem Rezept. Das ist ganz vage, ja. Verdammter Frosch.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Okay. Schon mal nicht die richtige. I reject your frog. What the fuck? Dann bestimmt der Kartenmann.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough. Dear Carla.
Okay.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Das hat sie
I
ja hier.
realize that you are tough on toughness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Vielleicht so? I don't know, Alter. Oh. Ist nicht, dass ich darauf schreiben kann, Alter.
This is for you.
Ein Forgiveness Frog, mal wieder.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Ach, Dicker! Was denn noch?
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough. Dear Carla. Sorry for blowing you up that one time.
Aber ich kann nicht alle, Alter. Das hat sie auf jeden Fall mit dem.
Tough on toughness.
Tough on Toughness war auf jeden Fall. Alle sagen, wie nett du bist. Ich sage den Leuten
And
immer.
I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Forgiveness Frog?
This is for you.
Dear Carla.
Ach, das stimmt doch wieder nicht.
What's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Langsam glaube ich, das ist die falsche Person.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
Ja. Ist mir klar.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
I reject your frog. Blöde Kuh. Aber über alle anderen weiß ich ja noch weniger. Was ist denn mit dem Wally-Typen? Lieber Wally. Ich bin nicht damit in die Luft gejagt. Achso. Den habe ich in die Luft gejagt, glaube ich. Früher? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Herzlichst.
Guybrush. Nothing says I'm sorry like a dried up old frog.
No worries. I've moved beyond you blinding, burning, blowing up and marooning me all those years ago.
Good to know.
Da.
Hey, Wally. Bye. What's new, guys?
Not much, but be sure to come see us at...
Alles klar.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprise.
Aber mit der kann ich ja auch nicht mehr... Also muss ich mehr über die erfahren.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
I did?
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemical, the power of secrets.
The power of secrets.
I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon There is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
No. Nuts, sagt er.
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay. Alles klar, Augenklappe.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
She is always
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker?
Schön, da hat sie lange dran gesessen. Das ist ja sehr schön.
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay.
Corina.
Nice.
Nice.
Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Okay, so yeah.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Das war's. Mehr hat sie nicht. Mehr hat sie nicht.
Never mind.
I never do.
Okay. So, wo könnte ich denn noch irgendeinen Scheiß erfahren über die Olle? Entschuldigung, über Carla natürlich. Ja, nee, lass mal, muss auch nicht. Start.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Santa Catalina? Okay, irgendwas mit Santa Catalina vielleicht. Macht das Sinn? War es das schon vielleicht? Halt, ich kann auch schreiben. Ich kann auch hier schon schreiben. Schreibing on the Frog. Hey Carla. Das mit dem Buch.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Das habe ich ja eben. Bla. Das
I
hat
realize that you are tough on toughness.
Das stand ja unten, oder? Ha! Das war jetzt Santa
As shown
Catalina.
by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Come on. Come on. Accept my apology, Frog, Alter.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Jetzt theoretisch Zutaten.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Okay. Okay. Das war ja schon mal ganz gut, würde ich sagen. Würde ich sagen. So, auf zur Scamba. I think. Jetzt wohl erst mit dem Typen noch sprechen wegen dem. Was für ein Rezept es sein könnte.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Stay away from that picture.
So, also. Kochbuch.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Okay, das weiß ich ja schon.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Okay, also. Ja. Vielleicht kann ich... Warum auch immer. Das hat ja ganz gut geklappt. So, damit kann ich jetzt eine Karte haben für den Mob. Eine Mob-Karte. I guess.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Good
it's
times.
Torn and ugly, but strangely compelling.
Okay, weiß ich nicht. Egal, ich konnte es nehmen.
Wally,
Alles,
here's a
was man
sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
im Dings hat, ist gut im Inventar.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Ja, bitte. Kein Problem. So, Okay. Ja, da gucken wir dann gleich nochmal drauf. I guess. Ja, Stream. Du bist so stolz, ja. So ein Ding. So, also hierhin. Ab in den Wald. Karte.
I've got a few coins for incident.
Ja, ich weiß. So, rechts, hoch. Rechts. Okay, das war schon falsch, oder was?
I've got a few coins.
Ja, ich weiß. Oder muss ich immer... ich muss bestimmt immer auf die Pflanzen achten, ne? Okay, dann nochmal von vorne, bitte. Achso, ich bin hier. Das ist der Anfang. Hier, komische komische... Fleischfressend. Also, fleischfressend. Dreimal fleischfressend. 1, 2, 3. Noch einmal. Dann Pilze, richtig? Pilze, Pilze, Pilze. Also 1, 2, 3 mal Pilze, dann wieder fleischfressend. 1, 2, 3. Ja, ich weiß. Und wieder fleischfressend.
A classic specimen of Alata needlius.
Ja, ich weiß. So ein Ding ist das.
It's like there's a welcoming committee. Hey, little fella. Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
Das muss er sein.
The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Sieht so aus. Ja. Was, Messer? The Almighty Mob Handling Tree Baum Ding, Alter. Hätte ihn so leicht massakriert, Alter. Die haben einfach alle schießen. Und es brennt. Oh, wie mies, Alter. Wie fies ist das denn? Alle am Heulen. Das Eichhörnchen brennt.
It's probably time for them to fly south.
Ist das mies, Alter.
Hey, little dear. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
Oh, das ist fies.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Viele Stunden später. So viel dazu. Jetzt, aber, ja. Ach, Karte brauche ich nicht mehr. So, die hätte ich auch so aufmachen können. Okay. Na toll.
I carved it myself.
Ist das jetzt nicht einfach?
I made him up.
So.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
So, jetzt habe ich einen Mob. Aber ich will ja jetzt...
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep...
Aber ich will ja jetzt nicht... Ich will ja jetzt nicht direkt auf das Schiff, oder? Würde ich mal sagen. Was kann ich denn jetzt, also was müsste ich denn jetzt theoretisch noch machen? Die verschissene Augenklappe, aber der verkackte Papagei will ja sicher immer noch nicht futtern.
It doesn't seem interesting.
Verdammte Scheiße. Was soll ich mit diesem Scheiß?
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Ich irgendwo mit benutzen, dass er noch...
It doesn't seem interested. Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the autographed, but
Da bin ich ein bisschen... Dem Mob kann ich da auch nichts machen, oder? Ja, das ist erstens klar. Deswegen brauche ich ja die scheiß Augenklappe mit Sicherheit. Wetten? Oder? Ach, das ist eine Backmischung? Cracker-Mischung. Ja, ist korrekt. Da hat er völlig recht. Boah, aber wo kann ich denn kochen, Alter? Geht ja nur die Cracker von der Ollen, aber... Also von der Hutmacherin, Schlüsselmeisterfrau. Die hat ja Cracker. Aber die will mir ihre Cracker nicht geben. Gib mir deine Cracker!
I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Komm hier. Ist Cracker. Ist Cracker.
Doesn't seem interested.
Sieht nicht interessiert aus in...
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Okidokili. Einfacher als erwartet. Gut. Now. Jetzt muss ich ja erstmal den verdammten Vogel.
I've got enough to last me.
Vogel ablenken. Hier, Cracker, lecker. Ja, machen wir schön die Augen zu. Danke.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Ja, okay, was? Soll ich da hin? Nee, ich weiß. Ich muss jetzt erstmal hier. Die hat ja eben schon gesagt, was mit der Augenklappe, die Voodoo-Frau, ne? Irgendwas mit. Ich mach die wieder an den Start, bring die mir und ich kann sie wieder ganz machen. Gut, dass ich eben noch mal hier war und mit der gesprochen habe. Jetzt müsste ich nämlich jetzt wahrscheinlich eh noch 10 Kilometer suchen.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Nee, das war auch eigentlich nicht der Plan. Ich wollte mir nur angucken. Hier. Mach das ganz.
Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If
you
bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, ich bin ein Alter. Erinnert sich noch irgendwer daran, was er eben gesagt hat, als ich diese fleischfressenden Pflanzen mir angeguckt habe? Bruder! Manchmal ist die Scheiße einfach zu einfach, Mann. Komm, ich lasse es auch nochmal.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus. A carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration,
Achtung.
slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. Gotcha, you pointy little tracheophyte.
Man muss sich alles angucken in diesem Spiel. Man muss sich einfach alles angucken und durchlesen. Weißt du? Da bin ich jetzt schon ein bisschen stolz drauf, Alter. Wenn ich ehrlich bin.
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the
Ey,
forest?
mach keinen Scheiß
You were
jetzt.
pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that.
Stunde länger, okay. Ich habe auch nur noch irgendwie das mit den kleinen scharfen Zähnen und so, das weiß ich nicht, das war mir irgendwie...
That's it? Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Ah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Okay, war's das jetzt hier auf der Insel schon? Ja? War's das schon auf der Insel? Habe ich noch irgendwas? Der eine wollte nicht. Die Zahnbürste. Aber da konnte ich ja tatsächlich einfach gar nichts machen an dieser Werft, ne? Also wirklich gar nichts. Vielleicht hat sich jetzt was verändert. So triggermäßig. Ah, hier könnte ich gleich nochmal. Das mache ich vielleicht jetzt mal im erst. Da war ja eben irgendwas los. Okay, aber jetzt nicht mehr. Okay, das kommt
I
erst
don't really
später.
have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Okay.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ich dachte, das ist so ein bisschen mehr linear, weißt du? Und dann kommt man nochmal zurück hierhin. Okay. Ja, dann, das hatte ich.
I'll wait until I'm closer to LeChuck's ship. No need to scare the melee townfolk.
Okay. Also das war's dann hier jetzt, ja? Erstmal.
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so.
Alles klar. Alles klar. Zur unteren Straße. Ach, ich mag das, Alter. Ich mag diese Art von Spielen. Ich weiß auch nicht. Takes me back to my youth. Brauche ich hier noch irgendwas? Er hat ja eigentlich gesagt, er kann in den See stechen. Dann machen wir das jetzt einfach. Boom, tschakka, boom, boom. So, hier, zack, Ding aufgesetzt. Ich habe meinen eigenen Mob dabei, Digga. Alles klar.
You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYON.
Ja, ja.
So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay.
Okay. Hier, ich habe einen decent Mob, Junge. Hier ist mein decent Mob.
How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew.
Oh.
I'm excited to see my stateroom.
Speichern. Habe ich noch gar nicht, ne? Upsi. Sag mal so.
on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Okay. Ja, das ist Achievements. Naja. Ich sag nur so. Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Teil 2. Eine gefährliche Reise. Errungenschaft freigeschaltet. La 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 la.
So once you were on LeChuck's
La 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 la.
ship, you turned the tables on them.
La la
You
la
whipped
la.
out your sword
La
and
la
said,
la.
I'm your captain
La la
now.
la la.
Take me to Monkey Island, where you'll all walk the plank.
More or less.
More or less, okay.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances.
Oh,
Any questions?
Nicht so geil. Kann ich
Can I leave the hold?
No!
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
Digga. Was? Sie machen ihre eigene Soße, Alter.
What if I need to, you know?
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
New recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Gut, Geisterhühnerfutter. Quartier mal seine Broschüre.
It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read.
Mitnehmen. Komm an Bord, Broschüre für neue Mannschaftsmitglieder. Copyright LeChuck, alle Rechte vorbehalten. Lass dich inspirieren, folge LeChucks Führung. Vertrauen verletzen, Wutanfälle bekommen, Betrug begehen, Gastfreundschaft ausnutzen, falsche Zeugnis ablegen, die Geliebten zerstören, die Schönen zerstören, Körperverletzungen androhen, Körperverletzungen begehen, die ermorden, die sich dir in den Weg stellen. Kurzfassung aus dem Buch Piraterie nach Art des LeChuck. An die Arbeit, lass dich nicht feuern. Le Chip ist so verzaubert. Le Chip, Alter. Warum? So verzaubert, dass er sich von niemandem außer der Mannschaft entern lässt. Einschließlich dir. Das macht also keinen Sinn. Also mach dir keine Sorgen. Es sei denn, du wirst gefeuert. Dann mach dir Sorgen. Alles klar. Hätten wir das.
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine.
Gut, Geisterhühnchen.
More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken?
Ooh.
Well, I can't see much through this thing. At least they don't smell like live chickens.
Noch mehr Geisterchicken.
More chickens?
Murray!
Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage, withered zombie man. Have we met before?
Soll ich dem das verraten oder nicht? Hoppla.
Oops. Oops is right. You shouldn't go opening crates without knocking first. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
Madison? Very interesting.
Das ist schön,
I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem.
Withered zombie man. Am Schmierfett riechen. Ja, bitte.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset.
Aufwischen.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Aw.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Come on.
You missed a spot.
Is that your catchphrase or something?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Seriously, get some new dialogue.
Fucking ernst oder was?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Was für ein Arschgesicht. Oh. Jetzt habe ich das Hühnerfutter gewischt.
I wonder what it's made out of.
Das habe ich ja schon... Das habe ich jetzt aus Versehen da rangeschmiert. Ist das schlimm?
I don't think so. Thanks, chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
Na und jetzt? Freut die das? Okay.
I wonder what it's made out of.
Wird jedes Hühnchen einmal gefüttert, weil warum nicht, ne? Das macht die bestimmt total zahm. Macht die bestimmt ganz zahm, die kleinen Hühnchen. Ich nehme noch mehr. Vor allem ist ja jetzt Schmierfett dran. Das ist schlimm? Weiß man nicht. Murray, willst du ein bisschen? Nee. Okay, Bla bla bla, bla 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 bla, bla 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 bla. Murray, komm hier.
How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Okay. Okay. Schmierfett. Schmierfett, Schmierfett. Was könnte ich mit... Kann ich hiervon eigentlich noch was lösen? Dave Grossman begann seine Arbeit im Jahr... Was? Das erste Spiel, das Scum... Ja, mal gucken, ne? Loom wahrscheinlich. Aber... Ich dachte, es geht nur um das Spiel. Rummelplatz war ich noch nicht. Tief schwafelt ankern. Er ist der Herausgeber der Pirate Times. Ach, scheiße. War das nicht der einzige Name? Fuck. Okay, das können wir noch mal eben kurz googeln. Dave Grossman begann seine Arbeit bei Lucasfilm Games im Jahre... Jetzt haben wir bestimmt super viele gegoogelt in letzter Zeit. Wikipedia. Karriere in der Spieleindustrie. 1989. Das erste Spiel, das das Scum-System verwendete. Script Creation Utility for Scum. Manic Mansion. Und das Internet so, yeah. Gut, das wäre das. Das weiß ich nicht. Weiß ich auch noch nicht. Park, bla. Ja, später. Guti, was?
Yep.
Schrauben. Schrauben. Schrauben, Messer. Schrauben entfernen.
Boy, these are really wedged in there.
Eingekeilt. Okay. Okay. Gut, die sind eingequetscht. Ist der noch voll? Wofür soll das Fett sonst gut sein, ne?
You missed a spot.
Ja, ja, fick dich.
Nuts.
Über die Schrauben wischen.
I'll just put a little dab on there.
Die Schraube auch. Die Schraube auch. Exactly. Exactly, my man. Okay.
Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather.
Elektro, du Alter. Ich will da durch.
It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
Da hätte ich vielleicht was, Alter. Ja, deswegen wirft er das auch immer runter. Aber er macht es ja immer noch. Also.
Better. The grease helps. A little.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Ah, es wird mehr.
Almost.
Almost, okay, okay. Alles klar.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Komm.
I've got a good feeling about this,
Ah.
but I won't fit through with the mop. It's working.
It's working. So. Achso, ich habe ja auch die ganze Zeit so ein Scary Ship. Was haben wir hier? Nur Bullaugen. Gucken wir mal.
I can't see anything.
Er ist einfach unter Wasser. Okay, ich kann 8 Minuten unter Wasser bleiben, hat er gesagt. Geil. Die Größe des Ruders bestimmen?
That's a big rudder.
So. Ja, hier gibt es auch nur das Ruder. Okay, hat er eben gesagt, dass er 8 Minuten die Luft anhalten kann. Das ist geil. Ah, ich liebe es. Okay, wir gucken mal eben, ob er da hinten... Was hier noch so ist. Anker.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
Gucken wir hier noch rein.
I can't see anything.
Okay, wir fangen hinten an. Gucken mal, ob man hier reinklettern kann.
This one doesn't open.
Okay. Ob das aufgeht?
This one doesn't open.
Auch nicht. Okay, dann hoch. Geht ja nicht anders.
Blah.
Blah.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Dürfen die mich sehen?
And so, having slaughtered them to a man, I claimed my prize. Feast your eyes on this, me hearties. The one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
Aber du, dann steig weiter beide schon einmal dort. Wie funktioniert das aber? Was ist drin?
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It
magic.
just helps you find Monkey Island.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly
I
finished,
think I got
Captain.
it.
All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back. New guy.
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
Do you ever go to Swabby conventions?
Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Warum brauchen wir einen Schädel? Warum muss es ein platter Schädel sein? Warum soll ich nach einem Schädel suchen? Kann ich mich hocharbeiten? Nö.
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
Okay.
Well, why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Vor allem hat der eine Typ einfach hier, der hier einfach gesagt, er schmeißt mich wieder zurück.
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay.
One skull. Flat.
Ein Skull. Ich weiß schon, wo einer ist, aber...
Then, meeting adjourned.
We'll finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map.
Alles klar.
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull. How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull like he told you to.
If you can't do that, find a regular skull and flatten it.
Ja, hier hängt hier so rum,
Nice
Alter.
looking skull you've got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
Relax, I was just making conversation. I'll find a skull someplace else.
Okay. Glühend.
Ready for cannon firing.
Okay, interessiert keinen, wenn ich die Kanone abfeuer, auch gut. Was ist das?
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents.
Eiskarte.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring
okay.
agents. Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
Vielleicht.
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with the skull.
With the skull.
Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
What's it like working for LeChuck?
I can't complain.
Really?
It's in the employee handbook. No complaining. You'll live longer if you remember that, new guy.
Do we have a union?
You sure don't, Swabby.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
My condolences. So, was gibt es hier noch? Da ist LeChuck, die alte Drecksau.
The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles.
Scruffles.
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Now's not a good time to attract attention. Toasty. Toasty.
Toasty, toasty, toasty.
Toasty. Excuse me, your captainship?
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it! Before I decide to use yours instead.
Yours. Jo, das war alles hier oben schon, ne? Können wir irgendwas mit der Flamme, irgendwas Sinnvolles? Wir haben einen neuen. Was ist in einem Bau geritzt? Okay. Tja, ich weiß ja schon, wo ich einen Schädel finde eigentlich, grundsätzlich. Ach, der Typ war das, der. Okay, hier ist ein... Okay.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work. Stop overfeeding Molly, you rotten clods. She has digestive trouble and I'm tired of cleaning it up. These open plan offices are all the rage now.
Gut, das ist das, wo ich dann irgendwas mit...
Oh, I barely touched it.
Das ist natürlich jetzt scheiße.
I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave.
Was haben wir hier? LeChucks Kabine schleichen. Okay. Ich hätte jetzt nicht gedacht, dass das funktioniert. Quizkarte.
I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far. Toasty.
Toasty.
Toasty. Wait a minute. That looks exactly like Elaine's wedding veil. It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get. Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys.
Okay, das scheint mir jetzt auch nicht viel zu bringen.
Aha! You're out and about.
Wer hätte es gedacht? Ey, da ist der Hühnerklecks.
Ew.
Schwamm? Wo ist mein Schwamm? Ich hatte einen Schwamm. Wo ist der Schwamm? Warum ist der Schwamm weg? Der ist auf jeden Fall neu. Super scrubby.
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg. Close enough.
Hey!
Okay, wird's wieder greasy. Mhm, mhm. Okay. Auf jeden Fall, Pause machen. Ich muss ja irgendwas hier, Schädel.
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
I can get you close to LeChuck.
I would very much like to be able to spy on LeChuck himself. Very well. You may transport me.
So, jetzt habe ich schon mal einen Murray. So ein Hühnerfutter.
How's it going in there, Murray?
I didn't realize how hard it would be to see anything from your pocket. Good thing I have excellent hearing.
Gut.
I already have some chicken feed.
Ich sollte dem einen vielleicht, damit ich nochmal einen Klecks macht, den habe ich ja weggewischt. Vielleicht brauchen wir den später. Kannst du noch mal was mitnehmen? Besser? Sicher ist sicher, ne? Sicher ist sicher. So, Okay, die gehen gar nicht mehr. Tja. How to do it. So, das wird ja noch nicht funktionieren hier.
Hey, that skull isn't flat.
Muss ich jetzt echt armen Murray abplatten? Muss ich jetzt wirklich den armen Scully scrubben? Den armen Murray. So, aber die ist ja kaputti.
Nee.
Schlüsselvulkan. Viele Stunden später vor allem. Ich habe ja auch noch. Das sind ja Sachen eigentlich, meine Plattenstädel in den Kessel werfen. Karte zum Geheimnisvermögen. Ja, das Geheimnisvermögen finden, glaube ich, Zeiten nochmal durchleben. Okay. Ja, Murray, I'm sorry.
Let me apologize in advance. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
I see no team. Only you, withered zombie man. Let me assure you that whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will... The headache from my old cannon injury is gone.
Oh, good.
And replaced with a brand new, even more excruciating one. I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, platter Schädel. Let's go.
Murray, I'm afraid I've got more bad news for you.
I, Murray, do not hear bad news. I am bad news. My visage is the harbinger, striking abject terror into the loins of those who merely glimpse me.
Unless they're looking at you from the side, in which case they might be afraid of getting a paper cut.
You have crushed me with a mangle. Yes, but I am unstoppable. There is nothing you can do to diminish my...
Next stop, Monkey Island.
Swabby!
Good.
Why are you out of the old? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also... I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion. I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible?
No! We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Who wants to tell LeChuck?
No one should tell LeChuck. Let's not be stupid.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist.
Okay, so what did you do? Was there a magic map? An ancient sea creature? Did you move the island instead of the ship?
Whoa there. Do you want to tell the story or listen to me?
Do I have to answer that?
There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
It's empty now.
It's empty now. Speicherung. Was für ein Chaos.
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks.
Kinders, hier machen wir mal den ersten Schnitt. Sag ich mal, ne? Ich sag mal so, it's a fun game for me. Ich find's lustig. Man muss zwar viel zuhören und lesen, aber genau, I like it. I like it very much. Anyway, ich hoffe, es hat geschmeckt. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Teil wieder. Also im nächsten Teil von dem Spiel. Ansonsten auch beim nächsten Stream logischerweise. Bis zum nächsten Mal, wa? Was? 3,5 Stunden sind es übrigens. Ja, Elektro, gerne. Schön, dass du mal wieder da warst. Schweinsi, du bist beim nächsten Mal auch wieder dabei, ne? Hoffe ich doch. Ich muss ja Tipps geben, wenn ich nicht weiterkomme. Sonst ist das ja schlecht für den Stream, wenn das zu lange dauert. Hey, Freunde. Heute war ja Feiertag, kommt gut in die neue Woche. Und, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, ne? Küsschen. Und, ich wünsche eine angenehme Nacht. Stunden übrigens für Achievements. Ah, okay. Wir werden sehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Gute Nacht. Ciao, ciao. Aber noch nicht zu vergessen. Guybrush Threepwood. Tschüss. Schweizer Frage.